Hi everyone, welcome back to Sweet Adeshola. In today's tutorial, we'll be learning how to cut and sew the upper part of this beautiful two-piece. So without wasting our time, let's get right into the tutorial. So for this tutorial, I'll be making use of 1.5 yard of this Ankara fabric, but if you're on a bigger size, you might need about 2 yards. Okay, so the first thing I went ahead to do is to fold my fabric into two for both the front and the back, which simply means we have 4 pieces, just like that. Then I went ahead to rule out my start line, and from that start line I'm going to be taking my vertical line. So from there I went ahead to take my bust line, which is at 10 inches, and from there I went ahead to take my under bust at 13 inches, and the full length of this blouse is actually 24 inches, and I'm going to be using the rest as a folding allowance at the down part. And I'm also going to repeat the same measurement on the other side so that I can have an accurate measurement. Then I'll go ahead and connect the two dots together just like this. So go ahead and also do the same thing like I am doing right now. Once you are done with that, come to your shoulder line and impute your shoulder measurement divided by 2, which is 7.5 for me. And from that 7.5, I'm going to go out by 7 inches for my sleeve. Okay, this depends on how long you want your sleeve to be. Okay, you can decide to use 7, 8 or 9 inches. Then I'll come back to the center of my fold and impute 5 inches for the width of my neckline. Okay, and then I'll come back to that point where I marked the length of my sleeve. I'm going to come down by 1 inch for my shoulder slope. Then I'll connect it right into the neck with just like this. Go ahead and also do the same thing. Now the next thing is for us to mark the sleeve opening, and to do this I'm going to measure all I have at that start line and I'm going to impute it on my bust line. Okay, so I have 14.5 right there. I'm just going to connect it right into the shoulder loop like that. So that's going to give me my sleeve opening. Then you want to come to your under bust and impute your round bust measurement divided by 4, which is 9 for me, and add 5 inches to it. Okay, add 5 inches, 4 inches for allowance and 1 inch for joining it together. So we have altogether 14 inches right there. I'm going to come to the end of my blouse and impute 14 inches as well. Okay, now after you are done with that, you want to connect the two dots together just like I am doing right here. Go ahead and also do the same thing. Then you want to cuff it into the sleeve opening just like that using your French cuff. And once you are done with that, come to the shoulder line at that point, 5 inches that we marked as the neck width. You want to come down by 0.5 inch. Okay, just come down by 0.5 inch and make a notch right there. Just come down and make a notch. So that notched area is going to be the neckline. We are just going to fold it in just like that, you can see, and the other side we are going to join it together. That's going to be our shoulder. I hope you understand what I am trying to explain right there. So on the shoulder line I'm just going to come out by 0.5 inch for joining allowance at the shoulder. Okay, then after that I'll go ahead and cut out the excess that we won't be needing. Go ahead and also do the same thing. Now after we are done with that, the next thing we are going to do is to fold the neckline just like that. Fold it in the way I am doing right here for both the front and the back piece. Okay, go ahead and do that. And after I was done, this is what I had. As you can see, I've gone ahead to hem in the neckline just like that for both the front and the back piece. Now the next thing we are going to do is to remove the back piece and work on the front piece for the smoky effect, the shade part of this dress, the smoke part. So we are going to come to our under bust line. From your under bust, come down by 6 inches. You can decide to use 5 inches as well. Just come down by 5 or 6 inches. So that 5 or 6 inches is where we are going to smoke to give that smoky effect. And from that under bust, I'll mark 0.5 inch all the way down. That is, half inch, 1 inch, 1.5, 2 inch, 2.5 until I get to that 6 inches right there. Okay, and after I am done doing that, at the center of my fold, I'll go to the side and also do the same thing. Okay, so go ahead and also do the same thing. This is so that we can have a straight line, and it will help us, it will guide us on where to stitch when we are using our smoky thread, smoke thread, and when we are using our smoke thread. Okay, when we are stitching on that part, so that it won't look rough. And on this other side as well, I'm just going to come down by 13 inches and extend the line, then mark 6 inches. You know, we had 6 inches, so I'm just going to extend the line to the other side as well. So that's what I'm just doing right here. Then I will take it to my sewing machine and run my smoke thread on it. And after I was done, this is what I have. You can see this is it, and you can see when I stretch it, it is stretchy. Now the next thing we are going to do is to place the front and back piece together at the shoulder. Okay, just like that, place it together, and we are going to be stitching at that shoulder down with the allowance we have over there, and also do the same thing on that other side. Okay, and after we are done with that, you want to also hem the sleeve as well. So I'm just going to turn the sleeve as well. Then after we are done with that, I am going to join it at the side with 1 inch that we left earlier. You know, I said we added 5 inch, 4 inch for ease, and 1 inch for joining. Then after which I'm going to fold the base of my top as well. So that is all on that. I'm just trying to explain over again. At the shoulder, you're going to join it together and fold in your sleeve, hem your sleeve like that. Then you want to join it together at the side with 1 inch on both sides. And after you are done doing that, you want to fold the hem of your top. And after I was done, this is what I had. And now I tried this on to wear it, but it couldn't enter my head very well, like it couldn't enter properly, so I have to make an alteration on the neckline. So this is what you should use when you want to cut it out from the start. Okay, so I'm going to just fold it into two, and at the center fold I'm going to come down by 2 inches. I'm going to come down by 2 inches, then connect it into the neck width just like that. So when you are cutting it out, use 5 inches for the neck width and 2.5 or even 3 inches for the neck depth. This will give access for your hair to enter properly. Okay, so after I was done with that, I will go ahead and pipe the neckline. I'm going to use my fabric to pipe it. You can use bias tape. And after I was done, this is what I had. You can see how beautiful it is looking. That's what I have. So if you have learned one thing or the other from this tutorial, do well to like, share, subscribe. And I have a tutorial on the pants. I'll leave the link in the description box. Make sure that you check it out. Thank you. See you in my next tutorial.